Imagine, if you will, you're a big football fan and you are at the game, and from your vantage point in the stands, you look down at the line of scrimmage and see the opposing team lined up parallel to that line. And then you look at your team, and it seems very chaotic. Instead of facing the line of scrimmage, it seems like they have formed into two opposing groups that are facing off against one another. In fact, they're not even looking at the goal. And you kind of go, what the hell? Hi, welcome to Why People Hate Work. This is an opportunity for us to look at those practices that we all do that are unproductive at work, and look at the options that we all have for greater fulfillment in the workplace. Years ago, I did a job interview with someone who worked for a competitor, and he described the culture in his current workplace as running gun battles in the hallway. That company no longer exists. So if we're talking about conflict in the workplace, we should probably revisit the very definition of conflict. Battle, war. Competitive or opposing action of incompatibles, antagonistic state or action. Mental struggle resulting from incompatible or opposing needs, drives, wishes. Thank you, Merriam-Webster. So by using that definition, let's not confuse conflict with disagreements, robust discussions of various points of view, divergent options on ways to solve business problems. No, conflict is the inability or unwillingness of individuals to get along, with the idea that if you vanquish the other, then you have won. Conflict is perhaps one of the greatest dissatisfaction points at work, and it causes a lot of stress and anxiety. And this thing is for certain. Teams that are at conflict with one another, all that energy, all of that effort is not being directed toward the final desired goal. So let's discuss myths regarding conflict in the workplace. Myth number 1, that conflict is necessary to drive innovation. Let's talk about that. Here you have 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 individuals or teams that are absolutely dead set that they have the best possible solution and they are going to win by vanquishing all others. All of the energy is put into that false notion of winning as opposed to developing a better product. Strong disagreements, robust discussions, various points of view, all are necessary and welcome in the world of innovation, provided that the guardrails are in place, that at the end of the day, the team comes together and aligns itself in one goal moving forward. Myth number 2, that hyper-competitiveness in the workplace amongst the team drives a better individual performance. Now, it drives conflict, and here's why. Because if you're being evaluated against your teammate, it's constantly a game of who is on top. You are constantly looking at someone who you should be working with as a competitor, and you're looking over your shoulder to see how they're doing, as opposed to keeping your eyes on the track and figuring out what you need to do as a team to cross that finish line and achieve that goal. Myth number 3, that individuals who engage in conflict in the workplace should just know better and they should be more mature. And because we expect them to be more mature, they should just figure it out themselves. It will never happen. This point of view that they're going to figure it out by themselves is just incredibly passive, as opposed to taking a leadership role in coaching to better align those individuals to the team goals. And if they can't align to the team goals, then maybe they don't have a place on the team. Myth number 4, that there are some blessed, treasured, lucky workplaces that are conflict-free. No. Every workplace, to some degree, has conflict. The difference is, how is it culturally resolved? How do we coach through it? How do we align through it? How do we respect divergent opinions and bring them together so that the entire team wins? And that is the crux of it, isn't it? If we're having running gun battles in the hallway, guess who wins? The competition. But if we can respect divergent opinions, if we can have robust discussions, and in that process become more innovative and become more competitive, then we all win. And that is a workplace that everyone desires. If you like this, please hit that like button, please share, and subscribe. Thank you.